Millions of years ago, there lived an evil dictator by the name of Kron. His home base was in a cave on planet ZX23R½ squared. Kron found joy in the destruction of innocent people from neighboring planets and galaxies. This got so bad that finally the Supreme Council, which ruled over the universe, had to take action. They captured Kron's soul in a tiny silicone chip so that he could never again injure another being. To this day, Kron is forced to live inside a little gray box and edit video for high school kids. This could be by far the greatest punishment of them all. The first thing you'll need to know before using the Kron is how to turn it on. First, press the main power switch. Then turn on the VCR. There you go. Next, press the button on the Kron. Make sure the yellow light lights up. To capture video from a VHS tape, you must first set the VCR to SVHS by pressing this button. Then insert your tape. This is your video switch. It decides which video signal is going into the Kron. Press DV-VCR. On the Kron screen, click Record. Go to Settings. Under Input, click and go to YC, which is the same as S-Video. When you press play on your VCR, you will start to see the video in the Kron. Right-click to go back to the capture menu. Click the big red circle button to begin capturing. The counter on the top of the screen tells you how long you've been capturing, while the bar on the bottom lets you set your audio levels. To stop recording, right-click. To capture video directly from the DV cam, go back to the Kron screen and click Record. Go to the Settings menu. Under Input, click and go to DV. Right-click to go back to the capture settings. Here's your DV control. You can press play to view the DV tape, and you can also click rewind or fast forward. Click the big red button to start recording. This step is exactly the same as capturing from VHS. When you're done capturing, right-click.
Video Settings is the final choice in the Settings box. It's within this screen you can directly influence the video signal as it's being recorded onto the Kron's hard drive. You can make additional corrections to the video once the recording has been completed, but it is a better choice to make those corrections now. You can see 3 different adjustments within this screen. You can affect the brightness of the incoming image, the contrast of the incoming image, and/or the saturation of the image. The input allows you to select how the signal is coming into your Kron. If you're using phono or RCA cables, select CVBS. If you're using an S-video cable with composite audio signal, select YC. If both the audio and video are coming in via a DV cable, select DV. If you receive an indicator that says no video signal, check to make sure the input is selected to the proper location. The Minimize button allows you to shrink the screen. This allows you to see the image unobstructed by the menu, so you can see how the quality settings are affecting your image. To regain the menu box, click on the button. Screen. There are two major parts to the Kron's record screen: the record interface and the background viewing area. When I push play on my camera or deck, you'll see my footage is playing behind the record interface. This allows me to select exactly the footage I want to record onto my hard drive. The record interface is where you control all of your recording functions. The DV controls enable you to operate a digital video player, either a camera or deck, from within the Kron itself. This is commonly referred to as machine control. You can pause, rewind, fast forward, play, or stop the incoming video feed from your digital player. The mode selection has three different choices. Normal mode is what you would use for incoming full motion video, the standard recording selection. The time mode enables you to select a pre-described time limit for each and every scene. For example, if I wanted a scene to be only 7 seconds long, I could select 7 seconds and then click the record button. The Kron will now record only 7 seconds worth of footage. Another unique and valuable feature on the Kron is the photo mode. Photo mode is ideal for videographers who create photo montages or work with lots of still images. To use photo mode, simply connect your camera directly into the back of the Kron. Then place your photo or still image in front of your camera, as I have done here. In the mode setting, select Photo. Then adjust the time bar for the length of the still image you wish to record. The Kron will record only 12 frames of video and extend that for the full length you have selected. To complete the process, simply click on the Record button. To name a clip, click in the text field next to Name and type in your name. The numbers next to the name indicate the length of the scene you've just recorded. If for some reason you do not wish to keep that scene on your hard drive, click on the Delete button. At the bottom of the menu is Remain. These are the number of minutes remaining on your hard drive. A convenient and time-saving feature on the Kron is the DV Auto Split function. When using a DV camcorder, the Start-Stop button imprints a tiny index mark onto the tape. The Kron is able to read this index mark and uses that as a means for splitting up your footage into individual scenes. I'm going to go ahead and record some footage. I will start my deck by clicking on the DV controls. Once my tape is rolling, I can click on the Record button. It's important to note that you must use a DV camcorder. It must be the camera original tape. It cannot be a copy of the tape for this purpose. You must also import your footage using the DV or FireWire cable. Now that I have some footage recorded, I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording and stop my deck. You can see that the split function is now enabled. Simply clicking on the split function will split the footage up into the separate scenes. You should use the split function before you leave this window. If you leave this window and come back, you may not have the split function available to you as an option.